Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto coming to you once again with the good news. We have fabulous news coming from so many places this week, but first off, let's start with the White House. The president is now saying that we may see a COVID-19 vaccine available to the general public much earlier than originally anticipated. Originally, we were told we may see it at the end of the year, maybe early 2021, but the president says, hey, you may see it much sooner than that. So we'll keep an eye out on those vaccines, of course, that are in their final testing phases, and hopefully we see it maybe before the election or in the coming months. So we'll keep track on that. Some other wonderful news, of course, as we went through quarantine, many of us had extra time on our hands. And one of the things that many people did was research. They looked into many of the issues and, watched things on Netflix and learned a lot more about issues they maybe didn't know a lot about before. One of those being human trafficking. And we've seen so many people, put forth a great effort to raise awareness about human trafficking. I'm from the state of Ohio that has been greatly affected over the years by human trafficking. And so this has been really wonderful. But this not only caught the attention of so many people at home quarantining, but of course this caught the attention of many people at the White House, some who had already been working on this issue previously. Well, now the president has put forth $35 million in funds that are going to be dedicated to human trafficking survivors. So this is some fabulous news. It's going to help them to find housing, get counseling, find a job, receive job training. So this is wonderful news coming out of the White House for those amazing human trafficking survivors. And when it comes to good news, this isn't it, guys. There's so much more good news out there this week. And one of those things is daycare. We continue to see the fight back and forth about whether or not schools can or should open this fall. Of course, I'm a supporter of schools opening and think it's crucial for the future of our nation as well as for the future of our students and families and American workers. But we're seeing data now coming out from daycares and daycares that have been opened now, some for many months, and they did so quite successfully. So this may be a good sign for the reopening of schools. And last but not least, check out the BREW dogs. Now, if you're still home, maybe quarantining or just spending a little extra time at home, you may have ordered to go or delivery beer or wine. And if you're lucky enough to live in Long Island, you may have gotten a delivery from these two golden retrievers. Their owners are the owners of Six Harbors Brewing Company, and they decided to bring them along for some quarantine deliveries. People really loved them. Of course, they put a smile on people's faces, and they became a big hit. So maybe something others may do across the country, but yes, Buddy and Barley were a great hit in Long Island. So of course, if you have heard or seen good news that hasn't been covered by the mainstream media, be sure to send it in to us so we can share it with everybody. And we'll be back soon with more good news.